Welcome to clickmyproject.com. This video will lead us to the complete demo of optimal joint multiple resource allocation method for cloud computing environments. Let us see the abstract of our process. Optimal resource allocation method for the cloud environment provides on-demand network access to the shared computing resource. The allocation can be depends on both processability and bandwidth. Resource allocation is simultaneously done to each service request and rented out on an hourly basis. Allocation for the resource sectors is done in cloud environment. Let us see the flow of the process. We are creating cloud environment in a single system using VMware Workstation. Here we are having two virtual machines in our process, and we are calculating the processing ability and bandwidth for both of the virtual machines for evaluation. Then we are collecting tasks from clients. We are collecting a number of tasks for execution and allocating these tasks into the virtual machines based on the processing ability and bandwidth computation. After collecting these tasks and assigned to each of the virtual machines, we are going to schedule the task using pairwise comparison technique. Here we are comparing the virtual machine capability and also the demand of the process, and we are calculating the priority that is provided by the user. So using the priority and the VM capacity, we are going to allocate these tasks to the virtual machines, and after allocating the number of tasks to the virtual machines, we are going to execute these tasks, and finally we are going to evaluate the workload of each of the virtual machines and the memory computation and CPU usage of both virtual machines, and hence we achieve the efficient resource allocation for task scheduling and the efficient task execution in each of the resources. Let us see the execution of our process. Open the project in NetBeans, click on one.java and click Run File. Click on Resource Rating and click Virtual Machine 1. Click on Calculate Memory. The physical free memory size is calculated for VM1 and click Send. The message usage rating is sent. Click OK. Open the client window and click Virtual Machine 2. Open VM2 window, click Calculate Memory. The physical free memory for VM2 is calculated. Click Send. Memory usage rating is sent. Click OK. Open client window. Here the physical free memory for Virtual Machine 1 and 2 is received here. Click Proceed. Click on Virtual Machine 1 to receive the CPU usage of VM1 and 2. Open VM1 window. Click Proceed. Click CPU usage. Click Send. Open client window. Click Virtual Machine 2. Open VM2 window. Click Proceed. Click on CPU usage. Click Send. Open client window. Here the CPU usage is received. Click Proceed. Click on VM1 to receive the bandwidth rating of VM1. Open VM1 window. Click Proceed. Click on Server Access. Enter the URL. Click OK. Now a browser will be opened. Here a browser is opened and the bandwidth is received for VM1. Open the client window. Click on VM2. Open VM2 window. Click Proceed. Click Server Access. Click OK. Here to a Google page is opened and the bandwidth is received here. Open the client window. Here now the bandwidth of VM1 and 2 is received. Click Proceed. Now we are going to allocate task for each of the VMs. Click on Task. Browse the file. Browse the text file. Select a file and click OK. Now the ID for the task ID is received here. It is 450. Click OK. Select the priority and select the VM to be allocated. Click on Allocate. Now open the window VM1 for receiving task. Click on Receive. The file will be received here. Open the client window. To allocate a new task, click on New Task. It will be refreshed. Select the task again. Select the file, click Open. the ID for the task is received here. Click OK. Click the priority and select VM2. Click on allocate. Open VM2 window. Click on receive. Here the task is received here. Now click proceed. Now we are going to schedule the task. The task received by VM1 and 2 is stored in the current directory. Click on schedule. The task already received from the clients are there, and the task ID, the priority, and the task name. So here it is a scheduled list based on the priority. It's P1 and P2. Likewise it is scheduled, and click on proceed. Execute task. The task is executed in VM2. Click proceed. So before clicking the workload, we have to execute the task in both VMs. So open VM1 window. Here in VM1, click proceed. Click schedule task. The task is listed here and it is scheduled. Click proceed. Click execute task. Each of the tasks is executed. Click proceed. Now here click on workload. So the workload, that is the total number of tasks executed by this VM, and this is the physical free memory, and this is in CPU usage. And open the VM2 window. Click on workload. Now open the client window and click proceed. Here we are having the task details. Click on task detail. We are having the task ID is this. The file name is packet. Priority is 1 and allocation is VM1. The number of tasks given by this user is 2, and the details is this. Click on proceed. Click VM1. Now open the VM1 window and click send. Now the message it is sent here. Click OK. In VM1 the information is received. So click on VM2. Open VM2 window. Click on send. So the message is sent. It is received from VM2. Click on workload. So here it is, the load is balanced for VM1 and 2. This is the overall load for VM1 and VM2. And click on memory. Here this is the initial memory for VM1, and this is the memory after we are allocating the task and executing the task. This is the memory, and it is the initial memory of VM2, and this is the final memory of VM2 after allocating all the tasks and executing all the tasks in VM2. So now click on CPU. So this is the CPU usage. As we are executing in a single system, we didn't get any CPU usage for VM2. If we execute in a different system, so we can get different usage for CPU. So here we efficiently used the resources and allocating all those resources into VM1 and 2, and we efficiently allocated and executed the task. So here the load is balanced and the task is executed based on the priority and pairwise comparison method. Hence we achieve efficient resource allocation and efficient task execution and scheduling. Thanks for watching.